Hi, I'm Karen Mole from Sci-Fi-Vision. So happy to be here with you guys today. Season one left Catherine on a really high note with her son being made the king. She has control. It's no secret that season two opens up with a kind of a time jump. Through the first couple of episodes, I see a couple of really great opportunities that jump has given you, storytelling wise. I know what I think I see. What were you most excited to be able to do with a time jump? We're about 10 years ahead, right?
Yeah, exactly. As you said, yeah, season one was all about tracking this girl who's been dragged through the town square by her hands. And how did she rise to the most powerful person in France, push the cardinal aside, and crown her own son? We've now, so the whole season one is about her rising to power. In the interim, she's been able to run the country. So what is her vision for the country? Right? And what are the challenges that risen up? And one of the greatest challenges is, of course, her children who are now grown. So that time jump allows you to introduce adult characters for whom she is ostensibly doing everything she's doing. And now we get to see what impact she's actually had on those kids.
I love that. And it's also not just Catherine's children, she's got to kind of control these unruly children who have their own ideas about who they want to be. But other people's moms are showing up. There are some surrogate mothers involved. Some wives are getting in the game. This always was about powerful women, but like the women have exploded, I feel like, in these first couple episodes.
And look, listen, it is not by design. I mean, this is me listening to history. The most interesting characters were the women. I mean, Catherine, Queen Elizabeth, Antoinette Guise, who, famously bullied her sons into starting the Second Religious War. Jeanne d'Albret, these are powerhouse women, and as were her daughters. They're enormously fun to write, because you're watching people win at a game. And that game is specifically designed to exclude them, meaning women aren't even allowed to own property. So how are they running the show? And it's much more interesting to watch these people who've been excluded find a way to win.
Yes, and yet they're smarter,
Much
right?
smarter. And they have to be. And they have to be.
Yeah, because they have to be.
They do. They do. Did you always know, maybe this is a good one for you, Erwin, did you always know that religious persecution and freedom could be such juicy themes? And so, kind of, as I think a lot of us don't remember our history of the Huguenots in France. And did you always know that this kind of stuff could be so fun?
Religious persecution has been a motivating factor for a really, really long time.
Yeah, and it's interesting, the way you guys write Catherine, that religious, this all religion is politics in this show, right? I don't know if anybody's really committed to any religion.
By the way, I agree. I mean, look, I wanted people to be able to watch this show and know nothing about history and enjoy it. And I wanted people to be able to watch the show and enjoy it and still know nothing about history. But if you wanted to learn about history, it could be there. And to me, religion is just another way people divide themselves, right? It could be.
Religion is always politics, isn't it? Politics today.
Yeah, totally.
Yes,
it's just teams, right? It's just teams. And look, the rise of the Protestant religion in France or in Europe in general was about the have-nots, right? It was about a place. It was basically a class distinction for a long period of time. So in that sense, as long as you're tapping into human rather than theological themes, right? People who have flocked to some new movement because they don't feel welcome in the other one. Then it is just about those ways that people find to divide themselves over and over again. We see it everywhere today, be it religion or politics or gender, whatever.
It's really quite a bit of fun. I think we're out of time here. I really want to tell you how much I've enjoyed these first couple of episodes. And I think you're driving all of us to go back and double check our history and read some documentaries and buy that bio of Catherine. So thanks so much for giving her the treatment that she deserves.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice meeting you. Bye-bye.